Hello everyone, and welcome to Retro Brick Reviews, where today I'll be doing an analysis on 3 recently revealed The Lego Movie 2 sets. These sets will be releasing on January 1st, 2019, and the first of them is set number 70827, Ultra Catty and Warrior Lucy. Note that it is Ultra Catty and not Ultra Kitty. I thought it was a typo at first, but then, all of the information about this set, it says Ultra Catty, so it can't be a typo if it was done, 4 times. So, yeah, it's Ultra Catty, and this is a pretty cool set. It's going to cost around $30, and it looks like a $30 set, which is nice. As you can see, it only comes with 2 minifigures, Emmett and Lucy, and we'll take a bit of a better look at them in a minute. And we also get a Duplo Invader. Again, we'll take a look at that in a minute, but first I just want to focus on the Ultra Catty build, which looks really cool. I mean, there are a ton of spikes. She pretty much has a mane now. But I want to focus in on a few specific points, starting off on the face. If we look at that, we can see that that is a new piece for a 1x5x2 brick, which is really unique because, I mean, when was the last time you've seen a Lego piece that is 5 studs long? Any sort of brick or plate that is 5 studs long? The answer is that you probably haven't, because anything by 5 plates, bricks, or tiles just don't exist. So this is a pretty awesome part to get. And as you can see, it is printed with a very nice expression for Unikitty, with the cute little tooth sticking up. I like this face, and what's cool is that, as you'll see in a minute, the set does include more expressions for Unikitty besides just this one. So that's pretty cool. But, you can also see that on the legs, you have sort of a 1x2 curved piece that looks to have some printing on it for just some flames, which is cool. It looks like there will be at least 4 of those prints in the set, which is nice. And the leg articulation does seem to be alright. You have a Mixels ball joint at the top, and then a couple of click hinges for both the knee and then the foot. Would have been nice if those were ball joints, so you could have gotten more posability, but on the other hand, it's good that they're click hinges because, I mean, the less gray on this, the better, because, I don't really like the gray ball joint pieces that you can see, on the tail, so I'm glad that they did use the click hinges in that regard, because it does make the model look better. It's sort of a trade-off, and I'm perfectly fine with Lego's choice. So we have another angle of the Ultra Catty, and here we can see her another face for her, where she looks very happy and adorable, and I love this face. She's so cute. The final expression for Ultra Catty, yeah, there are 3 in the set, is a very angry one. Definitely inspired by the Super Angry Kitty from the 3rd wave of Lego Movie sets. Here you can see the side build is this little Duplo Invader, which looks very cute, I'll be honest. I am glad that the Duplo figures seem to be built out, well, this one is, obviously. It's built out of normal bricks, and it isn't just a couple of Duplo bricks. I think it's really cool that Lego didn't just give us a couple of Duplo bricks, because having them be brick built out of normal bricks, system bricks, whatever you want to call them, looks pretty great. You can see that there are a couple of Technic pins. I'm guessing so that it can open and close its mouth, although with the couple of studs, it does seem as though there will be no way for it to fully close its mouth without removing those, but I still like that you can open it. That's a cool idea. And then and you have a printed 2x2 circular tile for the eye, except interestingly, I don't know if it's just the lighting, but it looks like there aren't any, gaps around the sides. How the 2x2 circular tiles have, gaps around the sides where it would click for, the anti-studs. This doesn't seem to have that, so that might be a new mold for that tile, one that can't connect to anti-studs, or maybe you can just connect one centered anti-stud instead of a 2x2 array of them. I don't know, but it looks interesting. Great side build. And then the minifigures. Firstly is the new Emmett. You can obviously see the differences from the first LEGO Movie in that a lot of the silver print has chipped off, which makes sense. I mean, much like the classic space figures, Emmett's metallic paint would also flake off over time, as it is pretty much the same paint, just silver instead of gold. So that's a nice, detailed, good idea. And in fact, a couple of my Emmets from the original LEGO Movie have started to have their paint chip off. So this is an actual real thing that can happen to the minifigure, which on one hand isn't the best thing for LEGO because, well, obviously you don't want the paint to chip off, but on the other hand, or well, not really paint to chip off, more like the print coming off, whatever you want to call it. But I mean, it is a nice detail to get on this version, and hopefully these new Emmets might have a bit of a better quality for the silver print so that the chipping off doesn't happen in reality. And anyway, Emmett's face is an interesting case because all three of these sets have different faces for Emmett, but the official pictures from LEGO show all three of them having the same main face for Emmett. Like all three sets have a different scared face, but then they all show the same normal face, so unless LEGO decided to get very lazy and just gave every Emmett this main face and then just a different alternate face, LEGO made a big mistake, and most likely, and we don't know which set this Emmett comes in. I'm guessing it is one of the three. I doubt LEGO printed more than 3 Emmett faces for the first wave of sets, but you never know. But anyway, we can see that this is the version of Emmett that comes in this set. It's basically the same expression as the main Emmett from the original LEGO Movie, just with no eyebrows, which I think is good. And then, of course, Emmett does just come with his standard hairpiece from the first LEGO Movie. Yeah, pretty nice. Figure number 2 is Lucy, aka Wyldstyle, although from what I can tell in this movie, she is just going by Lucy. And anyway, this is a very nice minifigure, at least in my opinion. You can see the new hair mold, which has some goggles molded into it. That's a double molding, but I also really like all the print that's on here, because not only do you have the 2 colored hair streaks, but the goggles also have red lenses with a bit of white shine in them. That's a lot of great printing. And then she also has the new neck attachment that is sort of like a brown wrap along with a black quiver, which is pretty neat. The face print is new, and unlike Emmett, we do know that Wyldstyle, this version does come in this set, because the picture with the happy Unikitty showed this face print for Lucy, so that's cool. And but yeah, you can see that the torso print is different. The negative space now seems to be done in a tan color, which is weird, but it's fine. And you can also see that more or skin like around her neck is exposed, which is an interesting choice. I can't tell. I think the print on her right arm is new, but it could be the same print from the first LEGO Movie, but it looks different. But then now her left arm also has printing with just a couple of stripes, so that's nice. And now she also has double molded legs with dark brown and black. You have a lot of nice printed detail on those. I believe one of the pictures for this set showed her with a holster on the right leg printed on the side, which is pretty neat, but yeah. So that's Lucy. Here you can see her alternate face, where she looks much angrier. Yeah, pretty cool. Set number 2 is 70829, Emmett and Lucy's Escape Buggy. This will be a $50 set, and if it doesn't look $50, don't worry, because for some reason the picture LEGO showed off is missing one of the builds in the set. But to start off, we have the buggy, which, actually this is a bit of a better picture. But anyway, it looks pretty good in my opinion. You can see that there is room for 2 minifigures inside. You have opening doors. The hood is nice, and apparently the hood can open. You have some bars on the front and a chain. It looks very Mad Maxy, I guess. It has working suspension, fuel tanks on the sides. On the back, you have a lot of design for exhaust. It looks pretty cool. And then here you can see it just directly from the side. Yeah, and pretty cool for the main build. And the other build, which for some reason we don't have a picture of, I'm just going off of the official description from LEGO, is a base with an explode function, fuel tanks, and a gas canister with a translucent flame element. So that certainly sounds like it could be interesting. Let's just hope it is. Anyway, moving into minifigures, the set comes with Emmett. Same thing with the face. This time, his face seems to resemble the face from the Cloud Cuckoo Palace set from the first LEGO movie, although I am guessing that it is actually a different print. Although it could be the same, I don't know. Then you have Lucy, who has a different face in this set, this time with a much more calm expression. Well, not really calm, but more of just a normal expression, showing no teeth. Then you have Metalbeard, who is pretty cool to see. He seems to have lost his entire robot body, so now he's just a head with Metalbeard on top of a chest of organs. Yep, he has a new face print, new hat print with the... I believe that the silver coloring is new, and I know that the gray outline is. Yeah, pretty neat. Then the last figure is one known as Sharkia, who looks alright. It's clearly one of the Apocalypseburg minifigures. And she looks pretty good. You can see that she seems to have a robot leg, some gears around her midsection, as well as a gear necklace. She seems to have, I'm not sure if that's supposed to be a visor or war paint around her eyes. It looks like war paint, but it could be a visor. And then she has a 3D visor element on her helmet that has just some shark teeth printed on. Pretty cool stuff, I guess. Yep. So yeah, that's pretty much all of the minifigures in this set, but there are two other things included. First off, you have the Heart Bomb from the trailer. New mold for the bottom of that. Face is pretty cute. So glad to actually be getting this in the set. Other thing is the Star Bomb, which we hadn't seen in the trailer, but it also looks adorable, and I love it, and I want one. But yeah, and then the last set of the three we have currently revealed is Sweet Mayhem's Sistar Starship, which will be $70. I mean, that seems like quite a bit, but I mean, who knows? Apparently this will have a lot going on, like, it will have an opening cockpit, of course, which says it only seats one minifigure or mini doll, but that's okay. But it'll apparently also have retractable landing gear, a roll of stickers, I'm guessing a brick-built one, sort of like how LEGO did the brick-built Kraggle for the LEGO movie, but then a disc shooter, and an opening prison cell. So pretty cool. And yeah, it's a pretty nice looking pod. It just doesn't look $70 worth. But yeah, I mean, you have a lot of nice detail. It has some teal and dark azure, and a bit of magenta, and trans pink. It looks very good. Yeah, good build. You can see it in an action pose, interestingly, with more of a green tint. Sort of strange, but oh well. First fig is Emmett. Again, same thing, scared face. This one being cool because it seems to be based off of the poster for the original LEGO movie. So that's nice. Next is Lucy. Same version as in the Ultra Caddy set. So same face that we see here, and then here's the alternate. The set's third minifigure is, of course, Sweet Mayhem, the new mini-doll antagonist of the film. Maybe the antagonist, I don't know, we've only had one trailer. Seems antagonisty, but who knows what'll happen. Pretty awesome mini-doll, though. I mean, you have lots of metallic printing. You have the new helmet mold, new armor mold, and the new wings, which are apparently adjustable. In terms of accessories, she will apparently have 2 hearts, whatever that means, maybe like the jeweled heart piece from Friends. trans blue boosters, which I'm guessing will just be sort of to go on the bottom of the feet. And then a ray gun. Pretty cool stuff. And then you also get the Heart Bomb again, and the Star Bomb again. So pretty cool to be getting multiples of those in the sets. And the set says it features a disc shooter. And so I'm curious to see how that'll work. Like, I think it would be really cool if they could have built in a mechanism to actually shoot off these. But it'll probably just be discs printed with hearts or something, but that's alright. So yeah, that is the Sweet Mayhem's Sistar Starship. Not sure if it's worth $70, but we shall see. I mean, if we add any shots of the interior, it might help me to formulate that opinion, but alas. But yeah, so those are the 3 newly revealed LEGO Movie 2 sets that come out in January of 2019. Of the 3 of them, the only one that I'm sure I'm getting is the Ultra Caddy set, which looks awesome for $30, and yeah. So thank you all for watching this analysis video of these 3 sets, and I hope to see you in my next video. Farewell, everyone.